This is my music magazine analysis. I am first analysing the front cover of a music magazine, Vibe. The masthead on the magazine is big and bold. It matches this issue of the magazine's house style. It uses sans serif font, very plain and ordinary but bright against the background of the magazine. It is a mixture of capital and lowercase letters. The denotation of the masthead is it is the title of the magazine, ready for everyone to see. The word vibe connotes a relaxed but short word to say. Jakey stood in front of the masthead. There are names of other artists that are featured in the magazine to draw in buyers. The alternating yellow and white words are part of the house style. The main cover is bigger than the rest of the straplines because it is more important. It is in sans serif fonts. The three lines go down in size and alternate colour. The biggest font is at the top, just saying Drake, in capitals to stand out. This is the anchorage of the magazine. The house style of the magazine is yellow, black and white. The connotation is that it is a very serious and bold issue. The denotation is that it looks good. The main cover picture is a medium close-up of Drake. Drake's clothes fit in with the house style of the magazine, and he is looking directly at the person looking at the magazine. He is an internationally recognised rapper and singer, and is put on the cover to grab people's attention. For a lot of people, Jake is an ideal partner and is an ideal self. He's the only person and the biggest thing on the front cover, making him clear to be the most important person in the magazine. His t-shirt connotes that he is the one who is unstoppable, with his power, fame and fortune rising every second. His stature and facial expression is very dominant, appealing to the ideal self in males, but trying to look sexy and appealing the young female and male audience of the magazine. The price, date and barcode on the magazine. There is also the website being advertised. It is quite small and definitely fits in with the magazine. It suggests readers would probably know where to find the website. The straplines are telling you what else are in the magazine. It says exclusive in a bright yellow banner to draw in attention into the exclusiveness to get people to buy the magazine. Colours are bright and energetic, which are there is the house style. Jake's expression is very serious. You can imagine him looking at you like that and saying something. The connotation of his expression looks like he is the boss and untouchable. He stood in front of the masthead. This connotes he is considered more important than the magazine. This is Music Magazine Q. The logo of the magazine is used as the masthead. It is very big and bold red colour to establish recognition amongst the readers and people planning on buying the magazine. The colour red connotes sexiness and passion, which is in timing with the genre and the image of fun the magazine portrays. It is at the top of the page, which means the Q symbol is very important as brand recognition. Adele is on the front looking directly at the reader in a medium close-up. She has got her fingers on her lips like cheekily, but this also gives the message there is something inside she wants you to read, as it will be interesting. Her head is covering up the masthead, and this connotes that she is more important than it, and that issue is mainly about her. This entices her fans to buy the magazine. The genre of Adele's music comes across as her photo, as she is wearing purple, which connotes calm and soul music. The writing at the bottom of the page is on a banner across, again keeping with the house style. It draws attention to itself by being on a block of colour rather than being on the image. There are arrowheads again, prompting the reader to look inside the magazine. The house style of this magazine is red and white. It connotes innocence and elegance, but also classiness, and is in keeping with the cover of the artist Adele. The serif fonts give a calmer tone to the quote. The main cover line quote is smaller than the rest of the words, as it entices audience to pick up the magazine and look inside and buy it. The word Adele is in capitals and a lot larger than the rest of the fonts on the page to connote her significance in the issue of the magazine. The caption "blows us away" is shown in the image as her hair is being blown by a wind machine. This represents what is inside the magazine. The colours of the text are in keeping with the house style on the front of the magazine, and the word Adele stands out against the white background more than any other word. The magazine's barcode, cover price and date of publish. The cover lines, especially the artists' first names, are to entice people into buying the magazine and connote importance in the first name, drawing the public's attention. The rest of the cover lines are giving extra information into the stories, but aren't too as important as the names. The cover lines all keep with the house style, and they are all in a line down the left-hand side, which looks very neat, tidy, and professional. They are smaller than the Adele storyline, as she is the main feature article of this edition of the magazine, but they are keeping up with the popular culture and keeps up with current events. The big and bold 300th issue sign gives the magazine issue importance, as they want the audience to know this. It says "introduced by Paul McCartney," giving the readers more chance of buying the magazine as it is something special. This comes across in the colour gold, which connotes richness and specialty. This is the front cover of the music magazine NME. The masthead is big and bold and bright and simple. It seems to get straight to the point of getting across the significance of the brand recognition, and is covering up Florence's head as if to get to the point across that it is there. What NME stands for is written a lot smaller underneath the masthead, which connotes that everyone knows NME as a brand, not New Musical Express. The issue number, date and price are in very small white font at the top of the masthead. The promotion of the special edition at the top of the page connotes the importance of the issues being special edition. If the readers know they are special edition, they are more likely to buy them because they are special. The writing fits in with the house style of the magazine, but is also simple and elegant, yet is bold and stands out against the background. The house style of the magazine is black and white. These colours stand out against Florence's very bright and distinct hair and connote boldness and simplicity. The text at the side of the page is advertising all of the special editions. The text is in keeping with the house style, and the words, "The state of music today," is bigger and bold font, which compared the names of the artists are more important. The image of Florence is a close-up of her face. This isn't in keeping with the usual medium close-up of the main cover line that magazines usually have. She's looking straight at the camera in a very gone-out pose, which is very enticing and appealing to her fan base. Her mouth is slightly open, indicating she is about to speak, which makes readers buy the magazine as they want to know what she has said. Her clothes keep in style with the house style colour of white, and her hair takes up most of the page, which has all the writing placed over it because the image is so big. This could connote the significance of Florence's presence for this special edition, as she is very, very popular and her hair is very distinctive. Her head is slightly tilted and the image looks canted, which denotes how she may be telling the magazine and obviously the reader information that is fun but also personal and interesting. The main cover line of Florence's story is the main feature in the magazine's edition. The word Florence is the biggest word on the page, and the rest of the text being white, that it is black, further connoting the significance of her in the magazine. Her quote isn't as big as her name, but it is still bigger than a lot of things on the page, as it draws readers in who want to read about her opinion. This is the contents page of Vibe magazine. The main picture takes up half of the page. This connotes that he is more important than the titles on the page. His facial expression and clothes are very plain, but this fits in with the house style. He is a well-recognised celebrity and doesn't need any anchorage. The stance and whole image of the celebrity gives across a serious and appealing mode of address. You can't see his eyes, which creates mystery, drawing people into the magazine. He's wearing an expensive watch denoting wealth. The big picture is an ideal self or ideal partner to the target audience. The photograph is a long-range shot. His clothes are casual and half his shirt and half his trousers, making him more approachable and connotes a friendly-looking man. The whole page is very plain, but it works really well. The target audience are young males and females aged around 15 to 25. The small white text in the bottom of the page is information about the photograph. It is smaller than everything else on the page because it isn't very interesting and important. The text is on a smaller half of the page than the image. The page numbers are different colour to signify the difference. The title of the pages is in capitals and in bold and larger, so the reader can tell the difference between them and the caption underneath. The caption underneath is a brief overview of the article on the page. There are a few main words, mailing names, that are in bold, highlighting the importance of the person on the page. The house style is very plain and dull. The white writing stands out against a grey background. Usher's shirt and jacket fitting with a plain and rustic background and style. The barcode is at the top of the page, clear for people to see. It has a V at the beginning because the magazine's name is Vibe. This is a double page spread of the music magazine Vibe. The picture is covering half of the double page spread. This connotes the significance of the celebrity doing the interview. The image is more relaxed and personal than the image on the contents page, as if to say that inside the magazine he is letting you into his life. He is smoking a cigar, indicating the money that he has and that he is not too serious. He is gazing at the copy on the opposite page, drawing the reader's attention towards it, connoting that he wants him to read it. The photograph is a medium close-up showing the top half of his body. Usher's image denotes confidence and smugness. On the photograph, you can tell that he is sat down again, making the atmosphere more relaxed. There is a quote from Usher at the top left of the page. It is in sans serif font and the capital letters, making it significant for Usher and the reader. The word greatest is larger than the rest of the quote, showing its importance. The barcode on this page is the same as the contents page, matching the house style. There is a lot of copy on the page. It is a sans serif font which denotes the simplicity and easiness of the text to read. The text will be easy to read and understand because of the age and class of the target audience. The questions asked by the reporter in the article are in bold to differentiate between the questions and the answers given by Usher. The text is very informal, making the reader feel comfortable and giving insight into his life. There is no lead to this article and it has very small gutters. It is all packed onto one page, but this only adds to the clear fame and slight arrogance that Usher is portraying well. The house style of the magazine is black, white and grey. It is very simple. Usher's clothes fit in with the house style very well since they denote him being casual and fitting in. But they connote his wealth with the designer branding, clear, expensive nature of his watch.